Donald Trump took to Truth Social this week to actually mock Fox News over their mounting legal problems with the defamation lawsuit filed against them by Dominion Voting Systems. Here is what Trump had to say about the network on Truth Social. There was so much voter fraud and irregularities in the 2020 presidential election that it amazes me how weak and ineffective Fox News is at portraying itself in the lawsuit against them. They look too scared and frightened to reveal the massive amounts of voter fraud and irregularities already found, and it would actually help them in the lawsuit. Instead, Fox News wants to silence its anchors and reporters, the reason so many of their viewers fled. The election was that of a third world country. You know, Donald, if you have all of this information that you say exists, why'd you lose every single one of your election challenge lawsuits? Why is Sidney Powell facing possible criminal indictments in the state of Georgia? Why is Rudy Giuliani likely going to lose his law license in Washington, D.C.? Why did all of your other lawyers working on these get sanctioned and many of them have to hire their own lawyers if all the evidence is all out there, it's so crystal clear? Where is it? Because your people have been asked for it 1,000,000 times over, and not once have they ever been able to supply it. But we did learn a lot about what that real information is through the court filings from Dominion as a result of this defamation lawsuit. And one of them actually came from Sidney Powell saying she got an email from a woman who claimed to be a internally decapitated, semi-conscious time traveler. So that's your evidence, Donald. That's what your people, Sidney Powell, came up with. A woman claiming to be an internally decapitated, semi-conscious time traveler is where your info's from. I don't think that's going to help Fox News in their lawsuit. It's also kind of funny, though, that Trump is mocking them over this lawsuit because, as I pointed out before, he's the reason they're being sued. Now, he may not have gone on the network to push these election lies, but he was the one who pushed the election lies to push the lawyers who did go on Fox. He pushed the lies, which pushed the Fox News hosts to go on the air and spread the lies. None of it would have happened. Nobody would even know what Dominion Voting Systems is if it weren't for Donald Trump. And this also raises another question. Why the hell isn't Dominion suing Donald Trump? That man has been out there pushing election lies since the results started coming in on election night. How do they not have a case against him? Has he just not specifically said their name yet? I mean, is that really the only thing holding back from a lawsuit? Because he's implied many times over that they did it, even without saying their name. And even that implication could result in him getting hit with a defamation lawsuit. So I'm still kind of shocked. I know Dominion's going after big fish like Fox News and Rudy Giuliani, but it may be time to throw Donald Trump into the mix too. Shut his ass up about this for a little bit. I mean, he's pretty much done the same thing as all these other groups. So I'd think you'd have a pretty solid case against the former president of the United States if you just wanted to add him to those lawsuits. If you can't get enough Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to subscribe to our channel for fresh video content 7 days a week. And for even more from me, you can follow me on all social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram @FairandBalanced.